Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. I debated over going out and spending $20 on a nice steak for dinner. Instead, I came home here and I made sure my new little kittens have food and paid some attention to Bear Dog. And I planed almost all of this 4 sides. The exception is this stack right here is only 2 sides. But all the rest of this, the shorter ones have had the knots cut out. These are all plain 4 sides. Well, I take it back. This one ain't, and this one ain't. 2 sides. So they go in the 2-sided pile. Alright, I'm gonna go over there. This one's about a quarter, but it's some nice green to it. Yep, I just planed them till they were smooth. I didn't pay any attention to how thick they were, but you can see there, down below the 3/4 mark, I think. And we got this much to show for it. Sawdust. Bear Dog found something to chew on. He was howling at the planer for a while there. Ow! Ow! Is that the sound you're making? Ow! You're not gonna howl now, huh? Brings the kitties coming. They think it's dinner time. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The trimmage here is you're sitting on it. I'm trying to show you people, and you're sitting on it. But that's the trimmage. That can be put into a box and given as a gift to one of the Amish families for starting their fires for their hot water. Yeah. This is mostly oak. A lot of white oak in it. Well, not a lot of white oak. There's some white oak in it. Mostly red oak and pin oak. Well, a lot of pin oak, actually. And that stuff don't take a brand for beans. You gotta get the brand super duper 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 hot. And yeah, it don't brand. But it cleans up nice. Yeah. I think that's time better spent than going out to get a steak dinner for $20 or so. I still got the $20 and I got a wheelbarrow load of sawdust for the compost. Plus more on the ground. I could probably almost scrape up 2 wheelbarrow loads here. Especially if I clean the rest of the floor. But, yeah, nice evening's work, I think. I got a call from my neighbor, the one that his children come down here and look after my animals when I'm gone, and he was in a pinch. He needed to give a ride to a house guest, so I went out for a very short time and took them just down to 97 and back. Are you a good kitty, Bitty? Huh? Bitty, Bitty? Are you a good kitty, Bitty? Are you a good kitty, Bitty? Suppose I should go out and check the mail. It's Tuesday. That's not a Sunday. I might have mail. That rain that was threatening never materialized. It certainly was threatening when I took that guy down to his house and back. Yeah, I can dress that with sawdust. You see how that's shrunk down already some? That was closer to the top, I believe. There's more grass clippings to be made. Bear dog. I like it when the Amish ask me, what is it you're doing in that shop? And I explain that I'm taking the refuse from the pallet shop and I'm making it into valuable commodity. And they all think that's worthy. I think it's worthy. Not much of a sunset tonight, I don't know. We had a real downpour on the way home from Columbus. A real downpour. I watched a video today about how one of the channels that I really like does his videos, and he said, this is Goldshaw Farm up there in Peacham, Vermont. He said he films for about an hour and then on average, and then takes about 6 hours to edit it. And he did mention people like me that just film and shoot and post it like that. And he seemed to think we were, well, we are. We're not as good as he is. I don't have a K after all my views like he does. Instead of having 14 views, he has 14K, and that's within 45 minutes. 1,000 people a minute are looking at his videos. And I listened to Mike Morgan tell about how Kubota gave him 2 tractors, and Wolf Ridge gave him a splitter and a conveyor, and he was able to afford to go out and buy an excavator from Kubota that he owns. He didn't get given that, but he got the money from YouTube to do that. That just seems like amazing. So if you like my videos, like watching this cat, she scratches the post. Oh, isn't she a good kitty? And watch the bear dog. I'm going to get better at this videoing, I swear. I'm going to get better. But for right now, this is what you get. You get a lovable cat. The lady that bought the cats I explained to her what we've got going on here as far as needing somebody to raise their own food. And she said she'd keep it in mind, and she might come across somebody. She didn't know, but saying it to somebody that's looking at you rather than saying it to a camera is just a little different. I don't know if it's more effective or less. Oh, such a big kitty. Mwing. Mwing. Alright, well, I'm out here with the animals. It's just a nice time of day. There's no bugs. There's a very nice cat and a livestock guardian dog that now has 9 new kitties to look after. Have you been looking after your kitties? Whoa, 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 careful, careful. Maybe you better get down here on the trash can. Maybe you're too old to be climbing on fences. For the kitty. Okay, well, we got the 2 big buggies in the driveway, and got the front plates off of the old one. I'm gotta do some more disassembling. I gotta take the back box off. I gotta empty the front box. I guess I'm gonna send the front box just the way it is. I was gonna save the frame. Frame's pretty well bent up. I'd like to save the frame. It's a nice frame. It slides down on these 2 horns. Right on the end of the frame there. Yeah. I think I'm gonna let it go for the price of scrap. I don't know. It's pretty well banged up. The top's gone. And the deer bent up the bottom of it. And you can see the deer hair right there. Bear, stop it. Stop it. Jealous dog. Well, this band really did treat me well. It took me down to Carolina, North Carolina and back, and get me home safely. And then after that, we went over to Holmes County twice. Once to Mount Hope for the kidney fund auction. I videoed some there, the benches and that, and then once to the funeral from the guy that got killed with his taking his sickle bar out of his own driveway. 32 years old, I think he said. 5 children. Yep, got hit by somebody playing with their phone as they were driving. You know, you're just driving through Amish country, you can play with your phone, right? Ended up hitting them. I stopped and showed the van to the guy that loaned me the money for it, and he wants me to get some white paint and touch up some of this rust with white paint. I don't think that's a bad idea. I got all the writing off of it, and that rainstorm I went through, that cleaned off the residue of it. And the front window is still tinted. It's tinted to this degree right here, but at least I can see through it now. Boy, the way it was ridiculous. What a beautiful evening. Wouldn't you like to be homesteading here at the Fredericktown Homestead? Rent's $500, I pay half. I pay the utilities. I mean, I pay the electric bill because the electric bill was $47 last month. And you got a shop to use. You got wood to use. I mean, if you come and you want to do some woodworking, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Use these tools. They're all tools that were bought with money that was headed for the homestead. It's homestead money. Yeah, use them. Add to them. The saws, I might draw the line there than my chainsaws. That's a part of my history right there. But otherwise, when Roger came, he brought his own chainsaw. and I didn't have mine running at that time. But now they're running. We got a good rototiller, got a lawnmower. By golly, we got lawn to mow. But that can be done somewhat with just chicken tractors, huh? What do you think? Do chicken tractors and raise up egg birds, meat birds, and birds ready to lay. 3 different kinds of birds and tractors moving around here daily, making the grass greener. I keep robbing the grass of all the clippings and put them in my compost heap. But if we were using chicken tractors, I wouldn't be mowing, and the nitrogen from the chickens would all be going into the ground and improving this place. Until I got somebody living here when I go away, can't do any of that. I'd like to do dairy. Whatever you want to do, you know, I'm open to most anything. But I've got a history of doing dairy, and you know, I'm known as Jbthemilker. That's my email address, jbthemilker@gmail.com. But I like to milk, and I like to use a portion of the milk we get to raise up trained bovine, known as oxen, or singles and ox. I like to do singles. I like to do teams. I like to carve out the yolks. I like to have an animal that does my bidding. And that's what an ox is. There's no reins, just voice command. And I like to do that. Would you like to learn how to do that? Would you like to be a part of training up a team of oxen? The Amish don't use oxen, and I sure would like to show them how a nice team works. I'd like that. But, where's your brooder? Huh? Where's your brooder? Is he going to spend the night outside tonight? Where's the little kitties? Buddy, 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 buddy. Where's the boy kitty? Buddy, 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 buddy. Where's the boy kitty? When he spends the night, he comes in and says, "You gotta pat me. You gotta pat me more, more, more. Come on, hey, bear. What cat be?" Yeah, that boy kitty, he likes to. Hey! He likes to be roughly patted, and you gotta be awake to do that. Bear, you stay out. Bitty, 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 bitty kitty, bitty, bitty, bitty kitty. Where are you? Huh. Oh well, look at the mess that Bear made with the insulation. I keep picking this up, but he keeps tearing it out of the wall. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to have a boy kitty tonight. I'm going to cook up some steaks right here. Ones that I already own. Maybe 3 of them, I'm thinking. Pork chops, I got those too. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll cook up a pan fry of squash and pork chops and steaks. Maybe that's what I'll do. Alright, thanks for watching. Sure would appreciate a like. A share would be a lot to ask, but I'd like to grow this YouTube channel if I could. You got a wood pile like that outside your house? I got 2 of them. Another one out behind here. Yep, that's the job to be done. All right, God bless from the Fredericktown Homestead.